Good evening and welcome to Scotiabank Pond in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for day number 2, the final preliminary games of the PSI and AA All-Star Challenge. Mike Formisano along with you calling today's game as we cover 2010 Team USA Teal, who are 1-1-1 in this tournament, taking on 2010 Team Canada Red. It's very simple for Team USA Teal. They have 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie for a total of 3 points in an 8-team division. They need to be in the top 4. Right now, they are number 4. Win and in, that's the mission for tonight. They win, and they will advance actually to 3rd place, leapfrogging over Team Canada Red. But that will not be easy. Team Canada Red 2-1 in the tournament right now. They just lost to Team Canada Black earlier today. And it's Team Canada Black and Purple fighting for 1st place. Later on this evening, Team Red and USA Teal fighting for 3rd place. And if Team USA wins, they will advance to the semifinals tomorrow. A tie may get them in, although there's a lot of tiebreakers and they'll need a lot of help. A loss will most undoubtedly officially eliminate Team USA Teal from semifinal action tomorrow. So they need to win in order to advance. Let's go over the rosters. We start with Team USA Teal, and we start with number 4, defenseman Trevor Cooper from the Skylands Kings. Number 8, Aiden Hawksworth from the New Jersey Bandits, also defense. Defenseman number 9, Logan Dixon from the Skylands Kings. Number 10, Noah Bernstein, forward from the Skylands Kings. Number 11, forward Maxwell Goldstein from the PAL Blue Knights. Number 13, forward Dylan Simone from the Long Island Rebels. Number 14, forward Elliot Lopriori from the North Jersey Avalanche. Number 18, defenseman Joseph Castellano from the North Jersey Avalanche. And Jacob Fritz, also from the North Jersey Avalanche, number 19, and a defenseman. Forward, number 22, Michael Formisano from the Skylands Kings. Number 23, forward Jack Fontaine from the Long Island Rebels. Luca Catapano, Skylands Kings, number 50, defense. Number 73, forward LJ Russo from the North Jersey Avalanche. Connor Dunn, Skylands Kings, number 77 forward. I received word a few minutes ago that Connor will not be in this game today. He has an undisclosed injury that he suffered at the end of the Team Canada White game. So we wish him well and wish him health, and perhaps he can play tomorrow. We do not know at this point in time, but he is not in the lineup for today. Number 91, forward Robert Wimmer from the Long Island Rebels. Goaltenders, number 30, Sam DiMallo from the North Jersey Avalanche, and number 60, Luke Borgel from the North Jersey Avalanche. The head coach from the Skylands Kings for Team USA Teal is Charlie Spetz. 2010 Canada Red. We start with forward number 4, Keegan Grant from the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Number 6, defenseman Hudson Pineda from the Okotoks Oilers. Delano Bellata from the Calgary North Stars, number 8 and on defense. Also a defenseman, number 9, Thomas Dion from the N1501 Grail. Ashton Hars, number 10, defense from the Eastman Northern Knights. Number 11, forward Jackson Kwong from the Scarborough Young Bruins. Liam DePlatte from the JPHL Rockies, number 12 and on defense. Number 16, forward Grayson Spears from the Winnipeg Railcats. Braden Hummerston from the Northern Knights, he's number 17 and a forward. Number 19, forward Cormac Riley from the Okotoks Oilers. Luca Gadway, number 22, forward from the Calgary North Stars. Reed Hardy, number 37, defense from the Scarborough Young Bruins. Sutton Hodges from the Calgary Rockies, number 43 and a forward. Jack Parsons, number 44, forward from the Okotoks Oilers. Gabriel Champagne from the under-15 Senators, 86 and a forward. And the goaltenders, number 31, John Malik from the Toronto Wolverines, and number 74, goaltender Jagger McCoy from the Barrie Colts. The head coach of Team Canada Red for 2010 is Rob Spears. I'm Mike Formisano. We are here live at Scotiabank Pond in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for Game 4, the final preliminary game of this round robin. Team USA Teal versus Team Canada Red. Team Canada Red, they may be able to make it on a tie. They definitely will make it on a win. For Team USA, it's very simple. Win and in. A tie may get them there. A loss will eliminate. Opening face-off between the two teams, Team Canada Red and Team USA Teal, is next. We'll be back to Scotiabank Pond in Toronto right after this. Welcome back to Scotiabank Pond in Toronto, Ontario, Canada for game number 4 of the Prospects by Sports Illustrated AA All-Star Challenge. Mike Formosano here, calling tonight's action. Thank you so much for joining us in what has been a thrilling tournament for Team USA Teal. 3 games. They lost to Canada Gold 4-2. They tied Canada Purple here last night 1-1. And this morning, defeating Team Canada White 7-5 in what was a terrific hockey game. The offense finally came alive for Team USA Teal, and they look to continue that against Team Canada Red, who lost this morning to Team Canada Black 4-2. The goaltenders in this game, I'm going to assume, and I could be wrong, are going to be for Team Canada Red, number 74, Jagger McCoy, as John Malik, number 31, played this morning. So it looks like if they're rotating goalies, and he's in net right now warming up, it looks like McCoy for Team Canada Red. And for Team USA Teal, it should be number 60, Luke Borgel from the North Jersey Avalanche. Borgel started against Canada Gold yesterday morning, but then Sam DeMalo got the following 2 starts against Purple and White. So it looks like Borgel in net for Team USA Teal in this one. 12-minute first period and then 15 minutes for second and third. That'll be the last game that has that time allotment. All semifinal and final games will be 15 minutes each. Again, if this winds up in a tie at the end of regulation, it will end in a tie. No overtime, no shootout. And again, that will change as we get to the semifinal and final round. But first things first, Team USA Teal has to qualify. A win tonight, and they're in. A loss, and they're most likely going home tomorrow morning. And a tie, we don't know. Team Canada Gold plays, I believe it's Team USA Blue, and then Team USA Silver against Canada White. So some things would have to go Teal's way in order for them to advance on a tie. Win and they're in, lose and they're out. Team USA Teal gathering around their net. It's win or go home. And for Team Canada Red, most likely the same thing. If Team USA Teal wins, they'll jump over Team Canada Red for 3rd place. So the likelihood is they're either going to be in 3rd, 5th, or 6th place at the end of tonight. And then Team Canada Black and Team Canada Purple are playing right now, or I think in another rink here at Scotiabank, for the privilege of being the top seed and first place team. All right, so Team USA Teal heads to their bench to talk to head coach Charlie Spitz. Team Canada Red is doing the same thing. Teal will be going left to right on your screen in teal uniforms, obviously, with red, white, and blue trim. And Team Canada Red, they are in red uniforms, obviously, with white and black trim. They're going right to left. Referees at center ice. Teams are coming out. The opening line for Team USA will be number 10, Noah Bernstein, number 22, Michael Formosano, and number 14, Ellie Lobriar. In defense, 18, Joseph Castellano, and number 19, Jacob Fritz. Borgel versus Jagger McCoy. Here we go. Team Canada wins the opening face-off, and they take it back in their own zone. It comes back out to Castellano. He'll feed it in. Stolen away by Team Canada. Number 19, Cormac Riley. Deflected down by Fritz. Riley has it. Circles around. Pass over to number 4. Tipped away by Castellano. Comes back to Bellotta. Bellotta, number 8. It's outside the zone. The pass to Dion. He sends it back in on the delayed offside. And Team USA Teal has to hunt it down. Here is Castellano along the board. Stolen away by number 4, Keegan Grant. Now in front to Riley. Cormac Riley with it. Pass in the slot. Comes back outside the zone. And Canada Red has to chase it down. A hit by Bernstein. And then he's tripped down. No call when we play on. And again, I'm shocked. That's the third game out of 4 that I've seen an obvious tripping call and not called. Here's Formisano. Formisano skating up into neutral ice. Stolen by Kwong. Now Catapano. Back to Noah Bernstein, who sends it in. And number 6, Pineda, tracks it down. You know, the referees have missed a lot of tripping calls in these 4 games. Not criticizing, but at the same time, it seems that that is something that is not focused on. Number 22 with the puck, and that is Luca Gadway for Team Canada Red. Pineda with the shot deflected, and it goes wide of Luke Borgel. Borgel in net yesterday as he makes a stick save there against Team Canada Gold. 4 goals in that game and took the hard luck defeat. Borgel kept Team USA in that as they found their footing. They found it now, but in that first game, the first period or so, it was Borgel having to save them time and time again. Here is number 22, Gadway. Gadway on top of the faceoff circle, being checked by Dylan Simone, number 13. Now the shot on goal by Kwong, saved by Borgel, and it'll hold on. 10:01 to go here, just underway, first period. It's Team USA Teal and Team Canada Red for the right to go to tomorrow's semifinal. A win by either team will get them in, and whoever loses will most likely be out. Team Canada Red, they may still get in because they have an extra point. Saved by Borgel off the shot by number 37, Reed Hardy. For Team USA Teal, as we explained, win and in. They will advance most likely as a 3rd seed. A tie may get them in, a loss will most definitely eliminate them. Here is number 8, Aiden Hawksworth, goes into the corner. Canada Red has it behind the net, stolen away. The boys know what they have to do. They just have to do it. Here's the shot in. Goes wide left to Borgel. Now Hars picks it up. Number 10. Up to 17. Stolen away by Lopriori. Now goes back to Canada Red behind the net. Now the shot by Spears. In front. Goes over to number 43. That is Hodges. Now to Hars. Hars with the shot. Deflected off of number 17's ankle for Team Canada. And it's sent along the boards. Now comes in on Borgel to make a right pad save. Back to Hars. Hars with the slapper. Deflected down by Spears. And Borgel got a piece of it. Here's Hodges along the far boards. Now to Hardy. Back at the point. Shot in. Intercepted by Aiden Hawksworth, who sends it down into the Canada zone. Now picked up by Hars in front of his own net. Pass to Hodges. Off the skates of Bernstein. Now over to number 7. Bernstein, Russo, and Formisano out there for Team USA. And Formisano chasing down with Bellotta. The puck's along the boards now. Again, Team USA shorthanded without Connor Dunn in this game. Dunn, an undisclosed injury at the end of game 3. So we'll see if he plays tomorrow if Team USA advances. Here is Riley, number 19, pass over to 86, Champagne. Checked along the boards by Fritz. Now it comes out to Grant. Fritz. Formisano clears it all the way down the ice, but won't cross the goal line, so no icing. Bellotta has to chase it. Goldstein in on it. Goldstein tries to steal it away, and he's tied up by 2 Canadian defense. Goldstein tried to come away with the puck. Good play by him. And so now it comes outside the zone, and here is Champagne. Champagne with it. The shot. Glove save by Borgel. Switch to Bellotta. And another save. Point blank by Luke Borgel. And we'll have a stoppage in play. 7:51 to go in the first period. No score between Team USA and Team Canada. And again, we know the colors, so it's USA and Canada, obviously. So we'll just go with the team names as much as possible. But you know it's teal and red. Here is the faceoff. Goes back to Catapano as USA wins it. And now a break possibly. It's actually Pineda's going to get there first. But good forechecking by Wimmer. Wimmer with 3 goals in his tournament. Simone gets a piece of it. It's in front. And it comes back out into neutral ice. Dixon with the pass up to Wimmer, just out of his reach. Here's Pineda. Pineda gives it off. Then Champagne. Champagne gets around Dixon and Catapano. Pass across the grid. The shot. Saved by Borgo. It's in the air, goes over the net. And picked up by Canada behind. Here's Catapano. Catapano clears it into the corner, and he'll pick it up. Pass it up to Wimmer. Wimmer to Fontaine, just off his stick. And he chases it down. Number 12 for Team Canada, Liam DePleet. Has it behind his own net. Pass up and outside the zone. And Dixon gives chase. Although number 4 bearing down, that's Grant. And Grant all over Dixon, steals it away. Grant has it behind the net, trying to tip it in front. It goes towards the far boards, and there's Simone. Simone clears the zone, and number 10, Hart's back there. Wimmer trying to play it, he does. Here's Robert Wimmer. Wimmer with Simone, the shot on goal, saved by Jagger McCoy. And it goes into the near corner. Now here's number 10, Hart's, pass to Gadway. Gadway, number 22, and he's offside as Hart's had a step inside the zone. 6:26 remaining in the first period. No score between Team USA and Team Canada in what is most undoubtedly an elimination game for both teams. So basically, the postseason has already started. Semifinals officially are tomorrow, but both teams need this game in the worst way. Number 37 for Team Canada, Reed Hardy. The pass to Gadway. Gadway with Kwong. Now to pass across to Parsons. Parsons in the corner. You got Russo on him. Hawksworth behind the net. Hawksworth sent back around, hits the referee, and there is Lopriori in there along with Hawksworth. Tied up by number 44, Jack Parsons. Taken away by Russo for Team USA and crunched along the boards there by number 12 or 22, Gadway. Here's Hardy. Hardy along the far boards, trying to pass in front. Blocked out of the way down. Slap shot comes in. Save! Borgle! And he holds on! Great save by number 60, Luke Borgle from the North Jersey Avalanche. With 5:42 remaining, we remain scoreless here at Scotiabank Pond. Tomorrow's semifinal. If Team USA advances, we will be with you for that. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Eastern Daylight Time. Puck along the boards. Here's Spears. I have to say Eastern Daylight because we have watchers all throughout the country. Well, actually, back in America and really all throughout the world. We've had watchers. I've done games with people in France, people in Aruba watching the games, people over in Asia. Here's Robert Wimmer coming in. Wimmer on the near face-off circle. And since we are in Canada, and Wimmer gets drilled by Bellotta, and no call as he got the hands up. Wow. So now, puck comes back up center ice, says Bellotta, and Wimmer's got to control it because, you know, you can get your emotions up in this game. You get hit like that, and the first thing you want to do is go after the guy who hit you. Obviously, that would be very bad in these situations. And Formasano tips it away from Borgle as it deflected off his stick and almost found a corner of the net. But Formasano was able to clear it just in time. So now it goes all the way down, and that will be an icing. 4:43 to go here in the first period. As we said, the semifinal game will be at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And if Team USA were to win that semifinal game, whatever it would be, because both games are played at the same time, the final will be at 1:45 tomorrow afternoon, the championship game. And we will see who advances. Puck tipped away by Dixon right in front of the official scorers table. Comes into Canada's zone. Here is Grant. Grant skating in. The pass in front, and he can't control it. That was number 19, Cormac Riley. And Riley could not control it. Now Pineda fans on the shot. Here is Fontaine. Fontaine with the pass to Simone. It's deflected. It goes in the corner. No icing on the play. And picked up by number 12, Liam DePleet for Canada Red. Now here is Grant inside of the American zone. Grant with the shot. Blocker glove saved by Borgo. It goes behind the net. And there is Dylan Simone and picks it up to Jack Fontaine. Simone and Fontaine, teammates for the Long Island Rebels. The contingent of this USA Teal team made up of Long Islanders and Northern New Jersey men. Or you can say New Jerseyans. So either way, the three teams majority, well, you have one member from the PAL Blue Knights, and you have three from the Long Island Rebels. 6 from the Avalanche, as Borgle made a save there, and 6 from the Skylands Kings. Pass outside the zone, and it gets through the defense, and Fontaine's got a break. Fontaine coming in. Fontaine with the shot. Oh, he gets tripped up there as he limps through the crease and loses control as he slides right by. So now it goes into the near corner. Grant has it there along with Russo and Lopriori. Grant has it behind the net as he circles out. Crosses the blue line, now over the red. Off his stick, and here's Lopriori. Lopriori to Russo. Russo drops it off to Lopriori. He's on the blue line and picked up by Team Canada. Here's Jackson Kwong. Kwong with the pass across the Gateway. The shot! Saved by Borgo, and you look behind him. He didn't know where it was. An amazing save by Luke Borgle, who is again keeping Team USA in this contest. 2:42 to go, first period. We are scoreless here at Scotiabank Pond between Team USA, Teal, and Team Canada, Red. Face off to the right of Borgle. Will be Kwong for Canada and Lopriori for the United States. Lopriori wins it, gives it to Trevor Cooper. Now here's Gadway. Lopriori hits him. Gadway with the pass back to the point. The shot by Dion, he fans on it, and Formisano trying to clear it. Now it goes back to Russo. Russo comes back out to center ice. Here is Lopriori. Elliot Lopriori will circle around. Pass over to Hawksworth. Aiden Hawksworth. And he gets drilled up in the face. And no call. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure to say it. Blooded with the shot. Saved by Borgle. That hit. The arms came up. It looked like a cross-check. It flattened Hawksworth there. And no call. And there's many ways you can check. That is not one of them. That is not a legal check. So the face-off to the right of Borgle. Hodgetts taking the draw against Bernstein. Off the glass. Outside the zone. But Pineda is able to play it over to number 12, Liam DePleet, who sends it in. Hodgetts. And it's played out by Jacob Fritz. Now Wimmer racing with Pineda, and they're tied up. Pineda is able to get to the puck. And Bernstein with a head-to-head collision with Pineda. Both are on their feet. And that's good to see. This game is getting extremely physical. Here's DePleet after it. Bernstein racing to get in there. Bernstein trying to drive him out. He goes into the boards. Now in front. The shot. He scores. He scores. Dylan Simone gives the United States a 1-0 lead. And I'll tell you, the work by Bernstein to free that puck up. And it goes over to Dylan Simone. And Simone, with 1:32 in the first period, gives the Americans a 1-0 lead. And the chant goes up from the American contingent, Team USA, USA, as USA looks to be the only qualifier from America into tomorrow's semifinal. Here's the faceoff. Fontaine wins it, gives it over to Goldstein. Goldstein gets checked by Champagne. We are in for a barn burner of a second and third period, folks. Stay with us. Minute 20, big collision between Russo and Champagne. Team USA 1, Team Canada no score. And now the face-off between Fontaine and Champagne. Just outside the American zone. Tied up there, and there is Russo. Russo crossing the red line. Shot in, save by number 74, Jagger McCoy. He drops it off for his defenseman. Now Grant with it. Stolen away by Russo. Russo with the shot. Saved by McCoy. And here's Grant. Grant outside the zone. Gives it over to number 19. That is Riley. Riley trying to get a shot off. Can't do so. Tied up there. Riley with the shot. Glove save by Borgo. He got a pad on it as well. And here is Castellano. Castellano forces it outside the zone. A contingent of Canadians around him as Team Canada steals it away. Now here is Grant. The pass back to Champagne. Goldstein with it. Maxwell Goldstein into the zone. The shot saved by McCoy. Glove save, and he holds on. 29.6 seconds to go in the first period. 1-0 Team USA over Team Canada. The face-off to the left of McCoy. It will be Michael Formisano, Elliot Lopriori, and Noah Bernstein out there with Luca Catapano and Logan Dixon on defense. Team Canada wins the face-off. Pass across to Parsons. Parsons coming in the zone. Dixon on him. The shot. Glove save by Borgle. And oh, hold on. 20.2 seconds to go in the first period. The face-off to the left of Borgle. And I will have no voice at the end of this game. Here's Dixon in the corner. Catapano with it. It's been like this all 4 games in this tournament. Here's Bernstein racing up. Formisano trying to get into play as well. He's going to be beat to it by Dion, and Dion will clear the zone. Now Formisano tries to play it. Tipped up in the air. Team Canada with the quick shot and the stick save at the buzzer by Borgle. I think that would have counted had it gone in, but Luke Borgle was true to the test. 1 goal in the first period by Dylan Simone, number 13 for Team USA. And at the end of 1, it is Team USA Teal 1, Team Canada Red, no score. We'll be back to Scotiabank Pond in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, right after this.